I'm going to read a few poems from Ordinary Gravity, my book from Airlie Press. First poem, Beast of Burden. My father was one of the oxen that pulled Northwest lumber mills from the days of the Jippo and homegrown baron to the era of international conglomerate. In those early rough-cut days, the boss lived up the hill. His kids went to the same school, and money spilled down the rainy slope that ran from the view to the slough. The little outfits got bought up, squeezed out, bankrupted, or burned. Labor was still there at the gate when the fiscal office moved to Portland or Seattle, then Atlanta, and money sailed to a warm climate. Father took early retirement with half pension and bad lungs. He was one of the lucky ones. From another section of the book, Much Improved. Hardly anyone dies of typhoid fever anymore. We can send our sons to war without complaint. Lice are quickly dispatched, and no one freezes to death. We have piles of antibiotics. The broadsword wounded aren't left in the field to die with others rotting around them. Of course, there are more bombs and bullets, but morphine is readily available. We can usually save the soldier whose limb is blown off. Yes, things are much improved. We can send our daughters up to the front. They have the right. Soldiering is still a good option for the poor. We're working on pills for madness, more medications to calm the nerves. And we'll get a handle on this suicide business. Yes, we will. Now the title poem, Ordinary Gravity. Some say they see angels at the event horizon. Others that anything we see is a projection, a hologram somehow created by us to step into and believe. The old scenarios of judgment, heaven, and hellfire taught us about symbols, that we get wisdom aslant. We look for soul in the great karmic tides, in the river that never ceases to run, in the dust left by elephant gods. For those who have touched the cold clay of their mother or killed and slaughtered a calf, there is a darkness no lens can pierce. Some are satisfied knowing that our molecules will go on to enrich the thin life of this planet. Held in the vast sky that tells us everything in a language we're just beginning to learn. And I'll finish with Downstream. There were moments when I was fearless, moving down an unseen channel at home in the nameless water that carried me. Forgive me for not being able to say where I was going. I didn't know. The stars reflected in dark pools, and I had to wade among them.